Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 43. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Felton now to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Here's a give for Wright. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right again. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton.
On second down, it's Brooks. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating or making it play.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Jackson looking to throw. Back for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
There on the coverage.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hits him on the out route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
17 more yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Mixon. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Looking for it with Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bills 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Wright. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
To the air, Mahomes. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legette. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's a gain of 8.
Even 8 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Right side.
Wright running out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They run again with Wright. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's good for a Bills.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12. And a Bills first down.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. Where's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Here's a give inside to Wright. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain on the play. That's another Bills.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Working quickly here.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 7 and 7.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. So first and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Jackson. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Gets some space around midfield. It's a race down the right side. To the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
The rest of the plays. Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Back to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
You think that's my clothes on?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
I did. I'm the one that put him right there. I have to say.
Begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here. From the gun, Jackson. Down to the left side, and Johnston has it. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders butt racing them to the halftime locker room. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but this is a pitch. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Felton now to return this. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes.
Okay. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. One right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Felton now to return this.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Felton now to return this. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33.
Probably looking at a final snap and a half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Play action now with Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
20-yard line.
180. 180 hot.
On a quick slant, it's Johnson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And they they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And gets a few on the plunge forward.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up.
I love it when we're
You get
together.
first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
180.
Brooks. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue.
And he's in the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Felton now to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Behind center with White. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. You wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
You remind me of my G.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
15.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Dump off Cup on his back. Makes a tackle, he's still going. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that. Big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a clearly favorite.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit.
50. Bills 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense started out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Johnston. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Rolling into enemy territory. He's away from one. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
It's a
massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Jackson keeping it himself. There he goes again. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Felton now to return this. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Give to right. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow.
Now right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And they pick him off again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the Raiders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Hey, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
On 1st down, Jackson finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, that just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ethan Evans in punt formation.
He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6.
2nd down, another run by Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Raider first down.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Hey, middle.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
63. Bills 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Felton now to return this. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him. He reaches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Trent to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it ain't no fox. We call them choppers cause they gonna chop. Took her out of follies cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga made bet, this ain't regular size. You really floppy, that pelican lies. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgraded my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them toxic cause they gonna talk. Took her out of Folly cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money. I guess nobody else.